First time doing it like this. Let's see. All right. First time doing it like this, bro. You've got the casting couch in the background. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All jokes aside. All jokes aside. How do I put this, man? 10K account gone. Lost it. I lost it. Okay. The funny thing was that this was actually a great week. This past week was actually a really good week of trading. As you can see, I got the screen on this bitch. Now we're gonna be doing something different. We're gonna be switching it up a little bit. Okay. I decided that, you know what? Now that I got this laptop, I might as well go ahead and take advantage of it and start using it for recordings and whatnot. Okay. And when it comes to recording like that and trading in general, I will say that having a freaking laptop, bro, like trading on a laptop is significantly better than just using your phone. So if you're just using your phone and you're on the fence about using a freaking laptop, bro, don't be on the fence no more. Just affirm that bit, corner that bit. Oh, you don't got the dope. Okay, you don't got the dough. Split the dough in four or in a year or something like that, or just buy it outright. Whatever you want to do, whatever works for you. But yeah, pretty much that's where we're at right now. Okay. And also, what I'm gonna be doing going forward, I'm gonna take that traditional trading channel route, bro. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I am going to screen record because why not, bro? I mean, look crazy. And also, another cool thing is that I can have the camera on the laptop, but I can also have it on my phone right now. It's on my phone, obviously, because my laptop's right here. I mean, that doesn't really make any sense. How would I be using the laptop camera in this case? But pretty much what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be recording the trades. Okay, this it's going to be sick, man. I'm going to be recording the trades. All right. I'm going to be what else? Recording the trades. I'm thinking about switching things up in a way of including some fitness in some of these videos as well, just to differentiate, and also because I want to, and I already post fitness content on short form. Everything is in the description, by the way. So I might go ahead and mix things up, have it like a sort of like vlog type, not like a complete vlog. I'm not like gonna be that guy who's gonna be reporting every single thing that he does and introducing you into every aspect of his life. Fuck that shit. Not into that shit. Private ass nigga. So incorporating trading aspect of things as well. Considering doing something like that, I think that would be pretty cool. And yeah, we're gonna be recording these trades. We're gonna be documenting gains and losses. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing going forward. We're going to mix in some psychology videos as well. And then before you know it, I'm going to have my own master class. So I'm going to build my landing page. And that person is driving up their trunk up. They probably got a bunch of shit in their trunk. I'm going to go ahead and build my landing page. I'm going to have a webinar. I'm going to have a masterclass. I'm going to have some short form videos on that landing page. And I'm going to put the WAP link in the description. And, we're going to sell courses. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know that when it comes to trading, you can make a shit ton of money selling courses. So I'm probably going to consider selling a course. We're going to scale to the moon. We're going to take the funds from that course. We're going to fund our live account even more. We're going to take it to the moon. We're going to have $1 million plus live account because we funded with courses. We're going to also invest in crypto because you gotta invest in crypto. We gotta do the TJR. We gotta make a shit ton of money from crypto and use that to boost our trading in our live accounts. We're gonna make more money from crypto. You couldn't tell I'm fucking with you guys. I'm not gonna sell a course. Okay. I'm not a teacher, bro. I'm not a teacher. I'm not into that stuff. Because the way that I see it is that everything is already because everything is on the internet for free, yet people still have issues and people still buy courses and still have issues even then. Some people are able to take advantage of the free shit on the internet and they're able to take advantage of courses as well. So My thing is, I don't want to be responsible for someone else's success like that. I'd rather do some sort of wealth management type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's enough of that. Let's see here. Videos, bro. We gotta edit these videos, bro. So onto the trading screen now, bro. Check this out. What I wanted to do was just go over the week really quick. No breakdowns. Like I said, I'm not doing any breakdowns or anything like that about, oh, I entered this trade. Here's what I was looking for, blah, blah, blah. Actually, maybe I should. Maybe I should. I wouldn't go over the exact strategy. I wouldn't do that. But I just like to talk about the charts and whatnot. Why not? If you want to know what I do, all I do is just trade freaking Asia. We got the full screen here now. That's pretty dope. Pat is hitting. I don't know. I don't know what that is. But anyways, I got the full screen on this bitch. This was that was a New York session. Like I said, I have more than one account. I have multiple accounts. So pretty much it's just trading pullbacks. That's all I do. Nothing crazy, nothing insane, nothing extraordinary. Okay. There's a guy who trades and makes money based off of horoscopes, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, I just trade pullbacks. And that's pretty much it. Literally, bro. I have two laptops. I'm also doing some stuff on this other one too. Let's go. Let's go. Do you want to know something dope that I figured out? Dude, I figured out how to play the PlayStation on this fucking laptop, bro. You know, I thought, dude, I could record some videos of that, but no one's gonna watch that shit. Who the fuck wants to watch PlayStation? Maybe there's a small niche out there. For the most part, ain't no one trying to watch fucking PlayStation, bro. Play for Speed Under. How to play PlayStation on this bitch. I'm gonna go ahead and do Need for Speed Underground 2 because I used to play that game so many freaking times. Play racing games, you know, Need for Speed, and you've known it for like years and years. You know, like that game was top tier, bruh. Top tier ass fucking game. Need for Speed Underground 2. But aside from that, check this out. Essentially, because my issue with the 10K account was that I was taking trades, right? And I was winning. I was hitting take profit. Like I said, overall, this was a pretty good week trading, but my entries on the 10K, I missed out. And so I went in on the second signal that I saw and I lost on that. And that eventually led me to being uh, in down and drawdown even more. So I was just like, you know what, fuck it, fuck the account. I'm not even gonna reset it. I could literally reset it for $70, but I was like, I don't even want to spend money on this shit. I just don't feel like it, bro. I'd rather just use the accounts I have now at this point and just record, talk about the trades I take weekly and this and that. So hey, here we are. So took this joint right here, took a L on that joint right there. I still pull back, you know what I'm saying? Scroll, scroll, scroll. And I ain't talking about Marvel, bro. I'm not talking about Marvel. I'm pretty sure there was a dub here too. It's not marked up though. I'm more than positive there was a dub here. Yeah, I did not look at this beforehand and really get everything set up. I was just like, let me just throw on the charts to see what is actually still there on the charts. I'm pretty sure there was a dub here somehow. I don't know. I don't see it, but I know there was. This was Wednesday. Yeah, I hit take profit on Wednesday. I don't know where the fuck the trade went though. That's kind of weird. But if I had to take a guess, oh yeah, I know where it is. I know where it is. I know where the entry was. I remember now. The entry looks something like this. Shit was breaking out. It was moving. It also met my rules for entry and whatnot. And so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and enter that bit really quick. And so I entered that bit and boom, take profit got hit. And it was nice and quick. And I think the 10K account entry was somewhere up here. And obviously it didn't hit because I mean there's not much motion up here. It just went down. But yeah, there was a lot of motion right here. I'm looking at this. I'm pretty sure this swept some liquidity somehow, bro. I'm pretty sure it did because look at that fucking motion, bro. We're on a 1 minute, so you got to scroll like crazy. It swept this area. You would think that it came off of an area like this, but it actually just hit this area. It's already kind of invalidated though a little bit, but who cares, bro? Pretty interesting sauce right there. Pretty interesting sauce right there. It's interesting how price action is. You see, it came down here, came up, went crazy, bounced off of these highs, came back down. Hey, you were there a couple hours ago. What's up? Boom, 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 boom. Came down again. Boom. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Like I said, it's pretty simple stuff. It's just pullbacks, and trading is really just pullbacks and breakouts for the most part, which is why I was like, I don't do anything crazy. I just trade pullbacks and that's it. Retraces. You could trade a breakout however you want, wait for a zone to break, get in, use fair value gap breakouts, whatever. Or you could do pullbacks, wait for a key area to get hit or some sort of reaction, whatever you want to do, Fibonacci or some sort of like price action pattern signal, and then go from there. One thing that I do believe holds true is that one trade a day or risking a certain amount per day is key. I still think that holds true, bro. My trade literally disappeared off the chart, bro. I swear. I had this shit on the chart and it literally disappeared. Like, what in the world? Maybe I'm just looking at the wrong one. Nah, that shit totally disappeared. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It literally disappeared. But there was a dub on that Thursday night and on that Wednesday night as well. And on that night we just went over. So I don't know what the hell happened there. But let's see, where was Thursday's and did I enter the trade on Thursday? Ah, where did I enter that bit? Searching. Trying to go off memory, bro. What the fuck did I even enter on this day? Genuinely, I'm thinking, what the fuck did I enter? Okay, I remember now. I remember now. I see. I see. I see. There we go. Right here. Right here. I remember now. Some sort of rejection. We had some sort of rejection area right here, and I entered off of that because, I mean, if we look, obviously we got some key area price action happening right here. Market open. Well, actually, market been open because, like I said, I trade Asia session. Okay, I trade Asia session with gold because that's fucking goaded, bruh. New York still works, by the way. I still look at New York. I just wasn't doing it for the 10K account. New York is still pretty good. I looked at it and realized, you know what, dude, the psychological effects is kind of funny in a way. It's like I was thinking, oh, New York's trash. No, New York still works, bro. Just do one trade a day and follow the system. So pretty much, I remember now. I'm gonna end the video soon. I don't know how long this is, bro. I'm gonna have to edit this on the laptop too, bro. Yo, I used to do everything on my phone, bro. Trade looks something like this. This was a crazy trade. This shit was so fast. I couldn't enter on the 10K. Took that entry, that hit, no issues. On the 10K, I wish I took the sell up here, but I took the sell down there. In hindsight, I should have just took the sell right after that thing got hit. Trade should have looked something like this. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm capping. I take that back. I'm looking at the candles and I'm not paying attention to the little indicator things I have there. Nah, you were straight. You were straight, bro. I took this entry on the 10K and I was like, I'm gonna target these lows. I got smacked, bruh. And I took a third entry around here for the other accounts because I was like, man, this is some bullshit for my 10K. Fuck it. It is what it is. But I have these other accounts though that I have time to look at. So let me go ahead and take some entries on those ones because Asia session likes to just print, bruh. So I waited, I waited, I waited. Came back in this area, bruh. And where was the entry on these other accounts? Shit, bro. I think it was somewhere around here. It looks something like this, bro. Take my word for it. It looks something like that. Okay. Oh, Darren, you said one trade a day. Why are you taking multiple trades? One trade a day per account, bro. Per account. Because something I kid you not, bro. Something I really notice is that it doesn't matter what strategy you do for the most part if it's profitable. At the end of the day, one trade a day, that really seems to be key when it comes to this shit. And also one thing I was thinking about too is what if just stop trading at 1 to 3%? Like once you hit like 1% or 2%, or even if you're feeling good in the market, it's moving 3%, you just stop trading for the week. Trading every day can get a bit annoying in a way because it's like you just keep exposing yourself to losing. The more you trade, the more you expose yourself to losing. Yes, you expose yourself to winning more, but you expose yourself more to losing. But then again, it does come down to probabilities. And if you have a high win rate and your RR makes sense, does it really matter? So, yeah, just to recap, we're going to start doing videos like this using the laptop. Okay. I'm not doing this 10K to 10K per month thing no more. I'm not worried about that. I lost the account. Didn't feel like resetting it. It is what it is. We're going to be documenting some trades, probably going to include some fitness stuff as well. And yeah, we're going to go from there. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to go on a straight up content sprint, bro. We're going to destroy the short form content and we're going to post on YouTube as well. And we're going to go from there. Stay tuned. Okay. May the profits be with you. And I used to say that in like all my older videos. May the profits be with you. I don't even care about fucking Star Wars, bro. I don't watch Star Wars at all. I really do not care about Star Wars. Yeah, I have this whole little phrase. I should change it. Honestly, my main thing is with a lot of things that I do and how I look at stuff, just do what works for you, bro. That's going to be the main theme when it comes to my content. Do what works for you. What works for me, this pullback shit may not work for you. Maybe you're like Mamba FX or Vito and you just know how to do breakouts. Okay, maybe you're an ICT gooner. You're like PB Blake. Maybe you're like TJR. You're ICT gooner. Or maybe that Jade Cap guy. Okay, that Jade Cap guy makes hella dough, bro. Hella fucking dough. But yeah, that's gonna be the main theme of my content. Do what works for you. Because a lot of things work. And the issue with social media is that people make it seem like you have to do this shit or you're fucked. No, you fucking don't. I understand why people say it though. It gets views. It actually gets people's attention and it seems to work in that way. But for the most part, it really does come down to doing what works for you. That's it. So